Oh, he's a copper. He's definitely a copper because he's dealt with the Mark Box situation. We have Mark Box in here.
But yeah, boy, Eazi and Ras.
Come on.
You know, you can't get no bigger than that. So,
Drillers.
yeah, the
Drillers.
active drillers, bro.
Riding still.
You know what? And Ras has been doing it for years. Years. The reason why I'm on this thing is because watching the effort and all the struggles that black people have come through, you know, and Raspect been putting in that work. It's inspiring, you know.
I can't do it without brothers like you though, brother. Trust me, enough man will see man riding out and say well done, you know, like that. And I'm not even trying to diss the man that say well done, but it's hard doing it on man's own. You get me, bro?
Yeah.
So when man, and the thing is, then there's a next set of people that will say, yeah, let man know what I go on. But you see, once they start riding out and realizing how much it is, it's like you feel in debt to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it might not be their natural thing.
Yeah.
Like they saw the videos, it looked all nice and that, but then when you actually get out there and you're on a patrol for 5-6 hours and your fingers are freezing, that's when a man might realise, yo, this
too much work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. You get me? Yeah, pick up yourself easy, man.
Nah, definitely, man.
Steps for man bucked, man. It's just been bare stepping, bro.
Yeah.
From Birmingham to the races, man, them trying to ride out to the Caden. You get me? Every time it's time to step, man. Yeah, easy.
You know what it is though? Is this the footage though? That's what gets it. That's what gets me out of my bed or out of what I'm doing. Out of, you know, out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Is these footage, these violations that's going on the streets, man. Right. I don't know how people can be sleeping over it. Yeah. You know?
It's like we can leave, like, you know what, the way I kind of look at it, but I look at how the system kind of looks at us and they just laugh at us because they think like, yeah, if we do this to these man, they're gonna leave 20,000 comments telling us how bad it is, and it's gonna end there. And 2 days after that, all of them will forget and jump onto something else. Crazy. So they know that the way they look at the community is it's a community that's completely non-productive and kind of stuck in thinking that our solutions is a comment online or saying that something's bad. Whereas the only solution that's really applicable is active, proactive solutions, stepping out, putting things in place, you get me?
Facts.
So even like, for example, yeah, the racists tried to ride out on the Battle of Trafalgar the other day, but bare people rode out and but who's been training every week since then to make sure that if something like that was to reoccur again, that the community can be protected. Do you know what I'm saying? But they gave £1 million to Black Lives Matter and we don't know what happened with it, you get me?
Facts. It made people rich, made a couple of people buy mansions out of the money. Yeah. You know, they're living comfy while the roads and the black people are still in the same condition.
Same condition.
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man. Yeah, but it's like, you know, because it's a trend, innit? For black people, everything's a trend. Yeah. You know?
A lot of things.
And then it dies out.
That's the same for a family, but when man first put the call out, like, you know how many man stepped out on the first of August, bro? Yeah. It was a trend at that time, Battle of Trafalgar. You get me? And I'm not saying that there's people that ain't about now, that it wasn't a trend, it wasn't sincere. But I'm saying one thing I've realised in our community is that when something's trending, a lot of people like to jump on it, but when something, like for example this Asda thing that we're riding out now, like it's not trending anymore, innit? Do you get me? It's not trending. It trended for one day, blood. One day they left messages on Asda's Instagram, you get me? And then after that everyone forgot what happened. But man, I still ride it out because it's not about what's trending or what's not trending. Even when we rolled out for the races that time, I didn't put out the video. You get me? Yeah. After the football, when the lost the football and there's threatening to throw acid in people's faces. Yeah. We didn't put that video out.
Lynching and all of that.
Yeah, but it happened though. We was out there. Yeah. And us being out there was more important than people seeing a video. You get me?
Of course. That's what it is, man. It's boy. But the thing is, you know what it is, is like it's never gonna get boring. It's never gonna get unactive. You see it? Like, I don't care how many times I have to ride out, but we have to keep on implementing these movements, these ride outs, because right now that youth, yeah, wherever we're riding to right now, an hour journey we're driving an hour journey right now, yeah. This guy,
2 man up,
2, as you can see, you know, and this guy is just there thinking, bro, there's nothing could be done. There's no help. There's no help. There's no knife, brother. You see it?
Yeah. The
guy trying to make a claim that there was a knife. Yeah. There's no knife. Yeah. And the way that he carried that man, that young youth, out of the shop. He didn't pat him down. He didn't even want to check if it was a knife, because he knew he never had a knife. Yeah. But yet he wanted to dash him at the shop. Yeah. Didn't even want to restrain him for the police to come. But yet he had a knife though.
All right.
So I don't understand that.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
you know. So,
the things, brother.
But bro, listen, just watch the footage. Yeah, logic, bro. Come on, like people don't. I reckon, you know what people, a lot of people do. They don't even watch the footage. They read the comments.
Yeah, facts.
How the hell can you watch that footage and tell me that guy boxed that boy because he had a knife? But yet when the young boy was knocked out on the floor, he never got pat down or nothing.
And the guy gave him back his phone, and the next guy came back out. You see that rest of the footage? Yeah. There's a next angle where you see a next guy come out and give him back his phone. So we know it wasn't a knife, we know it was a phone. Yeah. But obviously, man's been doing the SIA training, yeah, the approved security training. Facts. And when man's doing that now, there is something called a preemptive strike, yeah, where if you think someone's got a knife and that, okay, you can hit them first. You get me? Yeah. But you could also lose your badge if you do that wrong. And my man done it wrong, so he should lose his badge. Because after the preemptive strike, let's say he did have a knife and man preemptive strike, like you said, man's meant to put him in recovery position. Man's meant to make sure, because you've got a duty of care over that person, you know. If you're security, once you got the badge, you've got a duty of care over that person. So even after you knock, man, like let's say you had to knock, man, you still have to make sure my man's okay. And if you're saying my man's got a knife, then like you said, if you're security, you're gonna do due process. You're gonna put man under citizen's arrest. Yeah, in a comfortable position. Yeah, so man's not gonna get they call it positional asphyxiation. So that's when you stop breathing. It's what happened to George Floyd. Yeah, so you're gonna put him in a security position that doesn't cause that. Yeah, and then you're gonna go through due processes. You're not just gonna knock out a little child and then dash him out the shop and then that's it. And that's what he did. And you think you're gonna do that, and you think that like the community is just gonna say, oh yeah, well Shrewsbury's too far, it's an hour away. We ain't got that. Nah, bro. There's man out here that will step out. That young youth is traumatized for life. You know, he had to watch that footage now. His body collapsed, blood. A big man there laid it down. The boy is probably about 15, 16 years old, holding shots from big men. You understand? Yeah? And everyone's clapping like my man's a hero. How can a big man beating up a young youth is a hero, fam? It's crazy still.
Yeah, that boy there, he's terrified, right? Wait. Now he don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. There's no one out there helping him.
And obviously certain man was saying it's probably racism and that. Man can't hear what my man said to know whether it's racism. But one thing I can say is the vim that he hit the youth up with, it's like it was more than just you coming to mess around in your store. It's like he had a vim, it's like he had a passion to hurt the youth, you get me? Like the footage says it all, man. The boy head back licked off the floor, fam. Where man got dashed out the fucking shop. You see what I'm saying? Like man got dragged out like it was a piece of like garbage, man. It's crazy, man. Salute to that brother, man. But you know what I mean? You know, I don't know whoever got in contact with the guy or whatever for his safety, you know what I mean? We need to reach out, you know? When things are done wrong, bruv, you have to reach out for the people, the victim. Yeah, in fact. You know? Cause my man traumatized, bro. Regardless, man, he might have give a little bit of verbal, fam. Verbal. It don't give no right to be laid out and get dashed out the shop like, you know, like garbage, you know. So, boy, we need to find out. We need to find out, man. Find out. Like even when he's trying to get up, the guy dashes his phone on the floor. He falls over like twice. Twice, yeah. You literally can't get up.
Right now in London, and this ain't the, bro. There's quite a few incidents going on in UK right now.
Yeah, cause there was the other video was talking about where there's a guy in Southall going around filming himself touching women's bums and that. Like, why do these guys think they can do these things? And his pictures out there, and no one's found out who this guy is. This is why man's Instagram platform was a powerful thing, because a lot of these guys, man, put their picture out and find out information about it. You get me? Like, that could be man's mum. Imagine man's mum walking down the road and someone just squeezing her bum, or man's auntie, or man's niece, or man's sister. Man think it's a joke to just sexually assault them.
Brother, that brother, that's the South. Yeah, and then another brother in what? Northwest. The Northwest one. Is that the one?
We need to find out the information about that guy still.
My man's on Instagram. I think Instagram or whatever he's on, and he's shouting out for the people them I'm sure. Well, yeah, shouting the people for help. You know, this is why we need steppers. You know, because other than that, cause it ain't safe. It ain't safe for our young youths to be raised in. Yeah, our young youths to be walking around, our mums and sisters and aunties and like to walk around. It's not safe, brother.
And it's only safe if we make it safe. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, we can't just think that we can give lip service about this stuff and it's gonna miraculously change. And I think they've kind of pigeonholed our community into doing things that ain't ever gonna change our condition. And just complaining about our condition or talking about racism.
We're verbalists.
Yeah,
we're verbalists. We're verbalists now. Our culture is verbal. Yeah. We expose everything. Yeah. We want to expose our own people. Yeah. We expose and not do nothing.
Yeah, facts.
We're not looking for change. We just want to we want to live comfortable in the situation that we're in now.
Yeah.
We enjoy seeing footage like that. We post it. We make money off it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then forget about it the next day. That's our culture now.
Yeah. Facts.
You know?
Yeah, 2 days you forgot about it. Yeah. Like the little youth that got licked over there. Remember that little youth that got licked over in Raynham because he had a knife and man,
okay.
Man got him a scooter. Right?
Yeah.
To this day man speaks to his mumsy. To this day man check in on him. You get me? To
Facts.
this day man make sure it's not a 2 day, 3 day trend thing. Buy a man a scooter and that's over. No. And setting up training system so that youth there can have self-defense training for the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
Salute, man.
And
salute.
Mentoring, you get me? And the guidance and big brothers that are gonna step out if he gets into a situation and show him how to resolve it properly. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a trend thing that we're dealing with. These are real lives. Furthermore, these are the small versions of us.
Yes.
Yeah. These are our brethren that ended up dying because they didn't have it easy. These are our brethren that ended up getting life in jail because they didn't have a respect. I lie, bro.
Facts.
How many of our brethren are gone because they didn't have people like us? So instead of saying, no one weren't there for us, so man ain't gonna be there for no one.
For no one.
We're doing the opposite. We're saying, look, no one weren't there for us, but we're gonna make sure we're there for the next generation. It's a bit like the dad thing. When I was growing up, I never had my dad, you get me? And I see certain man, it's like their mentality was they never had their dad. So when they breeded a woman, you get me? Then they took up the same mentality.
Yeah.
No one was there for me, so boom, I'm not there for no one. Even my pops had the same sort of mentality.
Yeah, you pick up the same habitual behaviors, you know.
That's it.
You know.
You get me? But with me, when I was as young as I can remember, 7, 8, I made a promise to myself that car my dad wasn't there, I'm not gonna put my child through that. You get me? I'm gonna make sure my youth can say my dad's there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know my dad cares, my dad loves me, my dad will step out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
that's all it is, man. But yeah, and another thing as well, because the thing is, like, there is a lot of guys, like father figures or people that might give a lot of like good guidance, but guidance, the youths nowadays, the youths in general, they want to hear, they don't want their ear bit off. They want to see action. You know, you can't talk about like how to make money and you're broke. You see it? They want to see what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why Eazi or Further family, who the steppers, I would say the steppers, yeah, they have to step out because nothing's gonna change unless you step out.
And actions are always gonna speak louder than words. You get me? Actions are always gonna speak louder than words. No matter how much sentences man put on Instagram about what happened to that youth, it ain't gonna change nothing. But you see when man pull up on an Asda and man asks to see the senior manager, yeah, and man give them a first verbal warning from the community to know who they're employing and make sure you don't employ any people like this again. Furthermore, we want to know what's happened with that guy. Do you get me?
What's going on with the procedure?
Yeah, we want to make sure that my man doesn't have a job here anymore, because we can organise a protest outside the shop. You get me? Until we know that that guy's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Firstly, you shouldn't be working there anymore, and two, you lot are gonna have a bigger duty of care, not just Asda, but all of you shops that are employing people, to make sure that when you're employing people to do security in your premises, yeah, you're employing people that are gonna make sure that they know they've got a duty of care to all the customers, even ones they don't like.
Facts.
Do you get me? I'm not saying if that youth did have a knife, you get me, it wouldn't have been right for the guy to protect himself. But you can't just say, oh yeah, he said he was gonna stab me.
Yeah.
And that's why I done what I done. Because there's no audio on the video. Do you get it?
Crazy. It's
no
crazy.
Audio, so what, you want us to take your word for it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Even if he did say, I'm gonna stab you, like, has he got his knife in his hand?
No, it's a...
Like,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this world, man. I don't know. But it's not gonna stop. You know, the steppers are gonna always step out, man. Things has to be done. You know, easy on the motorway. Sliding through, you know.
those things, it looks like he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Looks like the security guard enjoyed it, you get me?
You can see like that. I don't understand how, you know what it is, but I won't even understand, because I don't even want to talk about how people can't understand, bro. They know exactly. Everyone that made whatever comment that they made, they know exactly what their mindset is. There ain't no bamboozle thing within it, bro. Yeah, there's no bamboozle. Everything is clear. So there ain't no excuse for anyone that was clapping hands. Yeah, you know what I mean. There ain't no excuse. There ain't no excuse because the footage was there.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not even hearing it. I'm not even hearing it. It is what it is. We're on the motorway, bro. Like, there's no more, and there's no time. Anytime footage or any type of sickening shit happens with innocent people getting violated, yeah, the step outs had to step out on that day or that week.
Yeah.
You know, because even if you don't do nothing and we're just there, at least the victim knows that there's some people that's out there that cares about them. We care about our youth, you know.
Facts.
Like, this ain't a joke thing. Because if we don't, who does?
Trust me.
If we don't, who does? What, the police? What, the government? Who? Like, that's the questions. Like, no one can be prepared to answer. You know? But yeah, man, don't know way. Well, Eazi's on the motorway. We got a little bit of a long journey still, so don't know, man. But the ride out is
like someone said, like, if you thought you had a knife, you would have detained him peacefully. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We would have detained him peacefully until the police arrived. Rather than dashing man outside the shop like man some trash or something.
And hoping he runs away. They let him go. They wanted him to get away. They probably picked him up to make him get away. You know? So no charges can be made. You see it?
Yeah. Facts.
Because you know that you might have been a road you and he ain't on the snitching thing.
Yeah.
That's smart tactics what the guy did.
Yeah, and then when the youth does come back and slash up your blood fire,
yeah,
then everyone's gonna say, this youth, That's why it's important that we have to ride out to show our little brothers, you don't have to go do the mad thing. Go live your life. It's cool.
Yeah.
You get me? Cause I can't lie, Eazi, when we was that age, if a street guard done that, you would have definitely seen man again.
25 man outside the shop.
You would have definitely seen
20 man shop at the shop. It would have been Mazza.
Yeah, it would have definitely been a Mazza. I can't lie and pretend that man wasn't who I was. Do you get me? So yeah, it's like it's hard for the youths out here because them sort of things there, like you said, it's gonna traumatize a man and it's gonna send him one way or the other.
Yeah.
It might turn them internal where man even just become very feeble, or it's gonna make man more angry and wanna do something about it. Especially where the videos going around the internet and people are mocking man now. Man's thinking, nah, man have to ride out.
That's the position. That's the position that these grown men are putting youths in. You know, like, and it's up to us. It's not up to no one else. It's up to us to make sure that it's nice and clear that we're there for them. I'm not just talking about my man. I'm talking about the aunties and the grandma, all these vulnerable people. We need to make it clear. Yeah. You know, my thing. Go and go forward, you can. Yeah. Easy driving, but yeah. So, yeah, we need to, bro, that's all it is, man. There's people out there, man, that actually take their time, you know, to come out and help, man. And that's what, well, you can see the 2 soldiers that's out here, you know. I think that's more than enough to be said about this situation, you know. So you're gonna catch more footage when we're outside the place, or you know.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, man. Peace out.
Stepping out.
Step out, drillers. Yo. Yeah, so yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. General Raspect Rebellion, you know, and Eazi Herbs, you know. We're at the spot, you know, our drive. We're out here, you know. Trying to find out what I want. To see if we can get a convo with the manager or whatnot, you know. Find out the procedure. We might even see the guy here, so. This ain't even a thing, is it? There's no thing. There's the guy there. Oh, seems to get the security by there.
Right, babe. Yeah. We just heard about you want to speak to a manager or something? Yeah, we just heard about the incident that happened with the guy that got knocked out the other day. Yeah. No, we know it's not you, mate.
Yeah, boy. Please. Yeah, boy. So we out here, boy. Yeah, look. Yeah. You see, yeah, this ain't even look like the spot though, so. Where did you get that shot though? Is it taking a shot? But this is the spot that the incident happened, innit? This is the shop that the incident happened, innit? Yeah, so we're here, right spot, you know. I like that. Proper, innit? Proper suited, yeah. Proper suited. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Ladies for the drills.
Yeah, boy. Oh. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's on there. Yeah. Yeah, no, proper. Videos there, oh, who's that? Do some background checking that, boy, because you know nowadays and that they can probably do some face recognition and that everything comes out, they're gonna think, what the hell, you know? Madness. Yeah. You got someone's phone? Whose phone?
But there should be a manager on.
Nah, of course there is. But he's trying to talk on Pacifics. We don't need the Pacific. We need a manager for something. We can buy an item and then it's 40 an item. Come back with someone? Yeah. Yeah. Hello mate, you right?
Yeah, no, it's right. I've been told if you're not going to shop, you've got to leave.
Okay, yeah, no, we can shop. It's not a problem. But we just want to speak to our manager.
Yeah, but like I said, that's the only way to do that.
Are you a manager?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's looking at cameras.
Oh, okay. Oh, what? So he's telling us if we don't shop?
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Shop, that's not a problem. Shop is not a problem.
Yeah.
But obviously obviously shopping's a bit mad because it should be the boycott until we know what's happening.
Yeah, I understand that.
But what we really want to do is just establish that obviously we come down here to speak to our manager, and what you're saying is that the managers at Asda are saying that they can't or don't want to speak to us.
Yeah, I can't. That's not down to me.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's you. I'm just establishing,
clarifying
by the higher ups at Asda.
Yeah.
So they're saying that there's no conversation that can be had.
Yeah.
So they're kind of hiding behind you really, and then trying to get you lot to remove us, which doesn't really make too much sense. But yeah, obviously the video's gone viral. There's thousands of people that have seen.
Yeah.
There's thousands of people that are upset, and they are customers at Asda, and I think they deserve to have Asda give
explanation
of some sort. And the fact that Asda's not doing that is the reason why we even have to drive an hour and come down here. So to drive a whole hour to come down here for no manager to be able to speak to us is a bit disgraceful on Asda's behalf. But yeah, we're gonna go and grab something, grab some oranges or something.
Yeah. Like I say, they did like he's out on shop.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll grab some oranges.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you thinking? They're not allowing the manager to speak to us.
Let's see if we can find a manager. But
I don't even know how to find a manager. How would you find a manager?
I think our manager should look
in a suit.
Look a bit different. Yeah. There's normally a way where man can see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like a constable in an officer, he's got a different stripes.
Weird. But it's never a wasted journey, you know? We're out here, man. You know, we have to make sure we put in that effort, you know, each time. But at least we need to at least to speak to someone. I don't know if he's a manager, and is he a manager? Now this guy in the shirt though, this guy looks a little bit, the one in the black shirt. But this one there in the black shirt.
Right up with it.
I just asked him, innit? I said, oh. Yeah. Yeah, he's willing to have a conversation with us too.
You want anything?
Nah, I'm good, man. You know? I lost. Nah, he jumped on his phone. He probably got the text in it.
That's a sucker.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a sucker. See that walk there?
Yeah.
That's a sucker. You know when?
Yeah.
You know when in the end,
Yeah.
man see a rally and man just trying to step off.
Trying to step off on his line. Yeah. That's mad. It's probably the word going around. There's no manager on site.
Man's a manager.
Nah, the one that's he's on his phone. He must be, you know what I mean? I think the best thing is to just approach this guy here and off his camera. Everyone's all scared of the camera, that's what it is, isn't it? People, you know. But the thing went viral, boy, so they're all spooked out. They're all spooked out. Yeah, boy. That's a crap shot, boy. Why did they get a receipt? Yeah, well, I don't know if the guy can bring it back in it. You should be able to do something on the computer and get receipt for it. You speak to him and that easy.
Try to edge off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want smoke with the man. So.
Yeah, it's probably gonna. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if police start pulling up, you know. But that's how it goes, you know. Probably should I pull some harassment thing. Don't know, we just want to speak to someone, you know? Yeah.
And the paying customer.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, he's the one though still. That's a fact. Sorry mate, where can we find a manager?
A manager?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am section here. Why?
Because we want to talk about an incident that occurred in the shop.
What's that?
That incident that went viral.
The security guard locked out the young boy.
Not sure where the manager is. I won't be able to. I think you're in a meeting at the moment.
They're in a meeting?
Get to him, yeah.
Okay. Carl, we just want to know if, like, is he still working here? Has he been removed?
I don't know. That's he's on suspension. He's not here at the moment,
Okay,
so he's not actually.
That's at least that's one thing that we wanted to know. I think you're getting a call from security still. They tell you say no comment.
Huh?
They're calling you, telling you say no comment. Say no comment. Plead the fifth. It's alright, mate. Thanks. Honestly, yeah.
Great, well, that's all we're gonna get on this shop, boy. You know? Can you see everyone's phone calls started popping up?
Their phones are popping.
Yeah.
They sit down here to do the mazza. My man's not even here to do the mazza.
Nah, it's a combo. But you know what though? I think it's gonna have to be one of those boycott ones or whatnot, because this is just long right now. They ain't budging, are they? You know? Let's pay for this and keep it moving, innit? What are you saying? Still walking around? You're gonna pay for it? You're gonna go around shop?
Bust out.
That's how they're moving.
You know you can make a security guard bust out.
They plead the
like,
fifth.
Big guy like that doing vanishing tricks and that.
So that's the news. What the guy suspended or whatnot, you know, to further investigation or whatnot. I don't even know if there's even in, you know, I don't know what's going on right now still. So, but we all know what we should be doing anyway. This guy's obviously here for the help. Got anything to go down? Thank you, yeah.
You good, cuz? You alright? You seem a bit uncomfortable.
We're not here to cause trouble, you know. We're not here to cause trouble. We just want to have a conversation about the situation that happened, you know.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
A young boy was locked out by a security guard from this place. Make sure as a security guard, you have a duty of care to all the customers. So he locked out someone and said that the guy had a knife and didn't have a knife, he had a phone. Yeah, and after he locked him out, he didn't look for a knife or wait for police. He dragged him out of the shop and left him on the floor, and he could have had a concussion. And as you know, if you do your SIA badge, all security guards have got a duty of care of all the customers.
He doesn't know anything because he's only an outside guy.
Okay, he's an employee. He's not
He's only agency. He's only been here a couple of days.
Okay. But you know that there's a duty of care for security guards when they're dealing with people, and if they do think someone's got a knife, then they have to go through the correct processes. And like things like you know, people choking, coughing, hitting their head, these are things that can cause real life damaging trauma and injuries to people. So it's very important that we know that the security guards that are working in establishments like this actually have an understanding and a care for all the people that work in the shop. You know what I'm saying? And all the profiling won't be accepted or it won't be accepted by the community.
Well, we purchase, you know. Yeah, we purchase some items.
We didn't rob it. You pay for it.
Okay. Boy, you know. What else you can say, you know? We have to be back again or whatnot, cause boy, or make some phone calls, you know, cause this is the shit that we're putting up with.
Yes, family, Raspect Rebellion and Eazi here at the Asda, Shrewsbury, where the incident happened. Yeah, we drove an hour down here, hour and some. We're driving an hour and some back. We came here to speak to a manager to find out what's happening. Now, a lot of the managers got scared Everyone we spoke to was getting phone calls, being told not to talk to us. But we did manage to get at least the information that the security guard has been suspended. Yeah, so there is an update that the security guard has been suspended. Obviously that's not good enough, and what I don't want us to do is be on Asda's Instagram on the day that happens and then forget about it a week or 2 weeks later, which is why they prolong a lot of these situations like this, because they know a lot of the time the community is going to forget. Yeah, what the security guard done was outrageous. There is no justification. As a security guard, you have a duty of care to all customers. Yeah, and if it's a situation where someone does have a knife and you was to apprehend them, then you have to go through the due process. Yeah, but in the situation, the child had no knife, and after he knocked out, there was no first aid treatment. Yeah, the kid collapsed about 3 times. Yeah, and he was dragged out like trash and left on the floor, and someone else had to help him. Yeah, this is not how the SIA trains security guards to treat people that they've got a duty of care of. Security guards have a duty of care over every customer within their shop. Yeah, and if that guy genuinely thought the person had a knife, he would have gone through due process. It looked like he just wanted to exercise some brute strength and some bullying, and after that he dashed the child out, and that child could have had concussion and he could have died. Yeah, this is unacceptable behavior, and we're here not just to let the Asda security guards know, but let security guards know right across the UK that this behavior will not be accepted. Yeah, and anytime it happens, just know that there's people in the community that ain't just gonna comment on Instagram, but we're gonna step out. There's people in the community that ain't just gonna comment on Instagram, but we're gonna step out, we're gonna ride out, we're gonna make sure our voice is heard, and we're gonna keep on putting pressure on establishments that employ people like this. Raspect heard that the security guard, who's 32 years old, has made a statement basically defending his disgusting actions, yeah, and making excuses, saying that the child had a knife. Yeah, but he didn't check for a knife afterwards, and more importantly than checking for a knife, because the child collapsed twice, he didn't check to make sure that the child was okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are saying the child deserved it. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's a feeling from the community that there's a very racist element behind these people that are justifying these actions against a child, because it's child abuse. 32-year-old man, underage child, is child abuse. Yeah, especially the way it was dealt with. So we're just here to say that we will not accept that, and we're letting Asda know that you do have a week or 2 to make sure that a statement is made. If that doesn't happen, then you are going to see a mass boycott across your stores. Yeah, you can look in your comment sections and see thousands of people that are already saying this. Yeah, so we're just here to let people know that even if it was you that this happened to, we would have stepped out. Yeah, we're not just here stepping out for no reason. We're here to step out to make sure that the community knows, and to make sure that other people know that it's not just going to be people commenting on Instagram. Yeah, you're going to see people in the flesh, yeah, that are willing to step out and willing to speak up and stand up and fight for what's right. Raspect, Eazi,
yo.
Bang bang, bang bang.